Hey guys, my name is Kuya Kurt. I like to travel around to different parts of the Philippines, eating at local restaurants, practicing my Tagalog. Ngayon araw, nandito tayo guys sa isang resto, ang tawag Bisin. 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 Ewan ko lang kung ano yung tamang pagbigkas, basta Bisin siya. Dito siya katabi ng MacArthur Highway, dito sa San Juan. Pwedeng i-google mo lang siya. Madali lang hanapin kasi mukhang napakalaking bahay, hindi bahay kubo, nipahat ba yun? Nipahat ba ito guys? Pero tignan nyo, ang ganda. Masyadong mahirap na makita kasi nandun yung araw kaya nakadilim. Pero kapag pasok tayo guys sa loob, mapansin mo ito. Ay wow guys, sobrang aliw. So this is like, how did they even make this? This is so cool. Very, very Instagrammable guys. And here at Bisin, it's not a sit down and order, it's a buffet. And we were scheduled to come here last time and they of course were closed down because of the typhoon. So we're here now guys. We're gonna eat that buffet. Naimbag nga aldaw katakayo amin. Okay guys, so pasok tayo. Wow. Hello po. Wow, social. And this is the seating area. Just look at this. Absolutely beautiful. And then they have a station over here with, I'm assuming this is like all free since you pay for the buffet. You get all of these varieties of drinks and delicious looking probably cucumber and guava or passion fruit, water and ocean water because it's blue. And then I think they have an upstairs guys, but I think that's like private dining. And then back here guys, we have nature. Look at this guys. Oh, Manong, he's really got to go. Manong, and is it Manang? Yes, my Ilocano is not failing me. Manong, Manang. I love coming to the Ilocano region, guys, because every time I take a trip here, I remember a little bit more of my Ilocano. Okay, guys, I'm gonna put you down, and I'm gonna go get myself a big old plate of food, because I'm hungry. I'm hungry hippos. Okay, can you guys watch my stuff for just a minute, and I'll be right back. And so what I ended up getting, I'll just show you guys. We got some pancit bihon. We got some of the maki sushi. We got rice, of course. We got the grilled chicken. We've got the Bicol Express, the scampi pasta. We got some of the pork, and then some chop suey mixed vegetables. And then for dessert, I'm gonna try the chiffron, the ube marble, this little cheese thing that came with like a sprinkle of sugar on top of it, the toron, and then of course, I thought this was leche flan, but they said it's like it's a different kind of cake, which I'm really excited to try. And for the drinks, we've got a regular water and a San Mig to quench your thirst. What a great looking meal. What a great looking place. What a great looking guy. You guys are too nice. Guys, here we go. From Bisin, we have the beautiful, beautiful arrangement and the beautiful arrangement of desserts. And then of course, guys, a little bit of sushi, kasi bakit hindi? Who's gonna stop me? Let's dig in. I'll try this shrimp scampi with the fork, of course. And some of this pancit bihon. That's very well flavored. That seasoning is pretty bomb. It's flavorful, but it's not like overpowering. And then here's some of the Bicol Express. Woo! It's a spicy Bicol Express. Wow. I was not expecting that kick. That's a good amount of fat on the pork. Perfect amount of fat on the pork. If you guys were watching the vlog from a few days ago, we went and ate at this nice little carinderia that was super busy, had lots of drivers, lots of people showing up. And Lola, who was in charge of cooking. Very inconspicuous woman. She didn't talk a lot. She didn't try to get in front of the camera. Just old school cooking methods and love. But we ended up giving them a tip of 15,000 pesos as part of our big tip initiative here in San Juan to spread the wealth after her Typhoon Imang. And they were super grateful. They were awesome. It was great. And then I opened up Facebook this morning and just so happened to see the very first post was something that I was tagged in. And you know, Facebook is by far the biggest platform for me here in the Philippines. I have 3.4 million followers, and it's used a lot here in the Philippines. And so unfortunately, everything that I get tagged in or people commenting or whatever, I can't see it all because it's so much sometimes. But I opened up Facebook and I just happened to see the very first post in my feed was a video that someone there at the Carinderia was taking as we were giving Nanay her money. And in the comments, I read one of the comments and it said, this is just karma, or it was something to this effect. It's like, this is karma for all of the free aid and help that Nanay gave to everyone else during the flood, even though her restaurant was damaged with the flooding. And I was like, that is so cool. Like, no one said anything to me about that. No one tried saying like, oh, did you know she was like really charitable and giving in a time of need? But it just goes to show you that like good deeds beget more good deeds. So good deeds come from good deeds. And so Nanay was so giving with her time and her food and her resources during a time of need when the typhoon was coming through here. And here we are about 4 weeks later, giving her 15,000 pesos that hopefully she can use to expand the business, buy new equipment, pay down debt, like whatever she wants to use it for. Hopefully that she finds it useful. And that's all because of you guys. Thank you so much. You guys are the magic sauce that makes this engine work. This is really good, you guys. Woo! That Bicol Express is spicy, holy cow. Woo! Okay guys, we're gonna do a little bit of a forbidden treat here. We're gonna take some of the pork, the Bicol Express, the shrimp scampi noodles, the Bicol Express, get that on there, and some of the pancit bihon. And here we have, guys, like my best friend and mentor, Ninong Rai, always tells me before he goes to bed, he always calls me on the phone, says, Kuya Kurt, I miss you, I love you, you are my best friend in the world. Every night he tells me this, guys. He's always saying, remember the perfect bite, pare. And I say, pare, what about the forbidden bite? Diba? Truly is forbidden. I have so many memories here in San Juan that are popping up. Like when me and my companion, Elder Hewitt, shout out Elder Hewitt, Elder Justin Hewitt, God bless you and your 27 children. Just kidding, he doesn't have 27 children, guys. I think he's up to 7 or maybe even 8 now. He's a good guy. I almost convinced him to join the Marine Corps. I'm so glad he didn't. I kept telling him he would be an awesome infantry officer in the Marine Corps. Because he would, he's a big guy, he's tall, strong. Anyway, we used to sneak off a couple of times a week as we're going out and around, as we're walking around, talking to people. We would walk to the beach at around 6 p.m. and we would just sit there on the sand and watch the sun go down for like 30 minutes and just kind of reflect on life, things that we did that day. We would talk about our goals and aspirations. It was really amazing, beautiful, quality time. Oh, wow. That's fresh sushi. But it was great quality time. Got to know each other well. And that's ultimately, like I always say, that's what it comes down to here in this world that we live in. Everything that we do, everything that happens, every goal, every aspiration, every interaction comes down to 2 things. It's either an experience or it's a relationship. And the more time you can commit to doing those 2 things, the happier we'll be in life. As if you can put time into relationships with your friends, your family, the family you choose, the family you have, coworkers, whatever. Make sure you have good relationships with all of them. And have experiences, whether it's taking a walk along a new path or planting some herbs to use in your kitchen or going on a worldwide cruise for 7 years, whatever it is. Part of the joy, the thrill of simply being alive and conscious and having taste, touch, smell, sight, hearing, is to use those in having different experiences. Go to a concert, read a book, watch a TV show, cuddle, fight, love, snuggle, whatever you want. Basta mag-enjoy. Mag-enjoy kayo ng inyong panahon dito. Yung maikli lang panahon dito sa mundo. Sa daigdig. Let's keep going. This is really good food guide. Very good quality for 500 pesos. I wonder if pre-colonial Filipinos lived in a bahay kubo this big. Maybe it's like the barangay hall. Like this would serve as like a big community function house. I've been watching, it's the new show on Apple Plus about Hawaii. Jason Momoa is in it. It's spoken in the Hawaiian language. And I'm so enamored with it because I just love I love well-produced historical shows like that. And even though it's like a, it's a story, but it's based on real events with, Kamehameha and Jason Momoa's character, the Hawaiian chief that would travel around the world. But it's in the part, I don't want to do any spoilers, but it's in the part of the show where they're in Zamboanga, or as they say in the show, the Spanish East Indies. And it's so cool because you can hear Tagalog, which I don't know why it would be Tagalog being spoken in the background. Back in the late 1700s, in Zamboanga, they would have been speaking, Spanish or Arabic or Bisaya, diba? That's the language they would have been speaking. I don't know if they would have been speaking Tagalog just yet. It's so cool to think in this context of how, even before the Spanish got here to the Philippines was this huge, robust society with trade partners. Filipinos, before the Spanish even got here, Filipinos were going up into China and Japan and doing trading. In southern Philippines, in Mindanao, they were trading with Borneo and Malaysia and Singapore. And there was all these trade routes, and people from all over the world had been to the Philippines before the Spanish got here. And I love going down nerdy rabbit holes of historical occurrences. I read the entire Wikipedia page for the history of the Philippines one time, like 4 months ago. It took me like 3 days because I kept going into like deeper rabbit holes, because on Wikipedia you can click a word and it'll take you to another article that explains that thing. I went down a really deep rabbit hole, guys. If you ever have some free time and you want to learn some interesting facts about the Philippines pre-colonial Spanish era, go check out Wikipedia. Because a lot of people think that the Philippines is not well documented before the Spanish got here. It's incredibly well documented in two different ways. It was incredibly well documented with in the native script, either Baybayin, which is the original writing system of the Tagalog people, but every region had their own writing system. They were all closely related, but they all were similar to Baybayin because they all belong to the same language family. But outside of those records, because a lot of those were destroyed by the Spanish, outside of those, there's so many records from the Chinese and the Japanese and the Malaysians of their shipping logs of what they're bringing to the Philippines and taking back. There's so much history. It's a lot less than there would have been had the Spanish not gone, burn crazy when they got here. But there's enough to be very well informed. I got a few more bites in me, guys. This whole meal is delicious. The pork was really good. The vegetables, these bamboo shoots. And we got a whole plate of freaking desserts. I wonder if this is a unlimited buffet, because that is dangerous to me. Okay, let's try these desserts. So, I don't know what this little cheese ball thing is, but it came with sugar, so I sprinkled some sugar on there. Oh, that's good. That's very good. I know what would be good with this. Some of the ice cream from that freezer. I'm gonna have to run so many kilometers when I get back to my apartment. Here we have the ube marble. Ube marble. It's like I don't taste a lot of ube. It tastes kind of like a coffee cake. That's good. I don't taste a lot of ube. And then this is the ube chiffon. Ube chiffon. This tastes like ube. I like that. It's like a light hint of ube. It's not like overpowering in your face. Ooh, I'm definitely starting to feel it. Let's try some of this toro. Toron is always good. I posted a video last year, one of my first trips back here to the Philippines when I was making content full time. And some little kids came running, or I walked past some little kids and I was like, why aren't you guys in school? And they're like, there's no school today. And one of them was selling toron that like his mom had made. And so I was like, what's toron? And everybody in the comments started freaking out. They're like, how do you speak the language? You don't know what toron is. And I was like, well, when I was living in the Philippines, we couldn't eat street food. Pinagbawalan kami. We were forbidden. They didn't let us foreigners eat any street food. So I never had kwek kwek. I've never had toron. I've never had inihaw. I never had any of that stuff. So it wasn't until I started vlogging, coming back here and like being experimental and having food that I've never had before, that I started eating all these amazing Filipino street foods, which I absolutely love. Okay. I'm really excited for this cake. Whatever kind of cake this is, I'm excited for it. Oh. Wow. It's like leche flan on top of another cake. Oh, that's so good. Get some sugar on there. Why not? What are you guys gonna do? Try to stop me? You're gonna reach through the camera and tell me not to put sugar on my already heavily sugarized dessert? Get out of here. This is good. This is like perfect. I'm not stuffed. I'm definitely not hungry. I'm like, if this is stuffed beyond belief, this is starving, and this is satiated, I'm right about here. Satiated me. I'm just a little bit more than satiated, but not stuffed yet. I could keep eating, but I'm not going to, because that would just make me uncomfortable. I would just feel bloated. Oh, that's good, guys. What else should we talk about? Have any of you guys been here to San Juan? Like, I really am like getting a gauge of how old I am, because like I was talking to some surfers a few vlogs ago at Charlie's Hangar. And after I was done vlogging, I went back to the beach to kind of like watch, just people watch, because it was packed, and I've never seen the beaches here in San Juan packed before. And I asked one of the surfers, I'm like, so how long have you been surfing here? He's like, since I'm from here. So since I was born. So I'm like, how old are you? He's like, I'm 25. I was like, holy cow. Or no, 24. And I was like, bro, you were literally being born. Like, you were a full ace baby when I was living here as a young 19-year-old missionary. And now he's all grown up and surfing. It's crazy. Oh, speaking about kids, there's a photo that I have of me in my first area here in the Philippines as a missionary up in Abra, in Benguet, Abra, or close to La Paz, I think. And it was one of my first couple of weeks here, and we walked out to go visit a family, the Bodeños. They lived in a bahay kubo in the middle of a palayan, a rice field. And it was just a nice visit. We went and said hello. We shared some scriptures. We prayed. They had Coke and some snacks for us. And I was holding a baby, or there was a baby on my lap. And a few weeks ago, someone reached out to me on Facebook Messenger. And again, like I said earlier, like some days I can get anywhere from like 500 to 1,000 DMs on Facebook. It's just crazy sometimes. Because people like see my stories and they'll respond to a story and that goes to my DM, or they'll send me a DM and that goes to my DM. So it can pile up really, really quickly. And so I don't have time. There's not enough time in the day, if that was my full-time job, to like see all the messages. But I like to get in there occasionally and see if I, have any messages from close friends or something that I replied to but didn't follow up, something like that. And again, just so happened that this person's message was in the top of my inbox. And she's like, hey, that's me in the photo. Thanks for like sharing this photo, because we didn't have any photos like this of my dad, who the dad is in the photo. The dad passed away a few years ago, brother Bodeño. And it was like, oh my gosh, that's so crazy. And it just made me like stop and think about the fragility and beauty of life, where I had it was literally like a wind up Kodak camera, and then we had to go get the film developed. That's the camera I brought with me to the Philippines. We didn't even have digital cameras back then. And I remember we were sitting there by candlelight, and I asked if we could take a picture, and they said sure, and we're all just, actually maybe if I can find it. And I'll show you guys this one. You guys see that okay? So that's me, the big white guy in the back, and that's Tatay over here, Tatay Bodeño. And this was Marby, who reached out to me. But this was like one of my first memories in the Philippines that was captured on camera. And you can see we were using the scriptures to hold up the wicker candle because, you know, on a bahay kubo, the ground is not even. So we were just, I mean, that was such a fun experience for me. And this is one of the photos. The original of this is sitting back in my storage unit in America in a pile of photos that I had when I was a missionary. It was just such, it seems like such a lifetime ago. It makes me wonder when I'm like, I'm 43 now. It makes me wonder when I'm like 63 or 83, if I'm gonna be looking back at my moments today and thinking like, oh my gosh, such good times I had. It was so wonderful. Anyways, guys, I went down memory lane. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that memory trip. Let's go pay. And let's go leave our big tip, guys. As always. So I'm gonna put the money in my pocket so they don't see me pull it out. Bayad po! Okay.
Hi, vlog.
Gusto mo ng shoutout, kuya? Sige, teka lang.
So, ayan guys, andito po tayo ngayon sa Bisin Buffet Restaurant. I'm here with Kurt. So, ayun, punta na kayo dito, guys. Sulit.
Okay ba? Totoo ba yun? Sige, kung totoo siya, may sorpresa ako para sa inyo.
Yun o.
Para sa inyo, guys, yung staff, meron po akong 15K bilang tip na pwede nyong gamitin sa anumang paraan. Pwedeng ihati-hati nyo. Kahit saan. Sinong bahala sa tip?
Ako na lang po, ibigay na lang sa kanila.
Sige.
Okay.
So, galing sa mga follower ko yan. Sana, siguro mag-fiesta kayo or kayo ano.
Thank you.
Sige, guys. Sige, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Paalam po. Sige, ingat kayo. Sige, guys. And then, guys, we'll say goodbye right here in front of the heart. Right in front of the heart's heart, because the heart wants what the heart wants, guys. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little vlog with the good people here at Bisin. Delicious food, great people, very friendly, conveniently located in this giant bahay. I'm not sure if it's a bahay kubo or a nipin hut. You guys are gonna have to tell me the difference in the comments because sometimes I don't know. Anyways, guys, it is hot today. When we get back, I'm gonna take a dip in the pool, maybe cool off. We have one more day here in San Juan, so I'm excited to bring to you a couple of more vlogs, and then we are heading back to Manila. Maraming salamat sa inyo sa pagsama sa vlog na ito. Sana na-enjoy nyo. Basta ini-enjoy nyo yung mga ginagawa ko kasi pag minsan-minsan makulit ako, paminsan-minsan, masyadong maswave. Depende sa araw. Sige guys, thank you. Mag-ingat kayo hanggang sa susunod. Ako si Kuya Kurt. Kita-kits.